Good morning, world. It is beautiful outside today. I'm so excited. I have to head downtown again for some things today. Excuse the wind, my hair's blowing everywhere. But I thought I would take the chance today. I really want to show you guys the architecture of the town I live in. I live in a place called Saratoga Springs in upstate New York, and this town has been around forever. Not actually forever, but all the architecture around here is Victorian. It is so beautiful. Our town's heyday was really in the Victorian period. We are famous for horse racing. We have a beautiful old racetrack in town, so the summer is just booming here in Saratoga. But because of the racetrack, there is some amazing history behind all of the architecture around town here. And so, yeah, why don't we check some of that out? One of the really cool things that I absolutely love is that most of the houses that I'm showing you guys right now are mostly summer houses, and they're all owned by people that own horses over at the track, thoroughbred owners. And so most of the houses, and I don't think I've only seen one out so far, so hopefully I can show you that on the way back, is that all of the houses will have little stone jockey statues outside that's actually painted with the colors of their jockeys, so you know who owns what horses when you go to the races. And I'm so not used to doing this. It's really cool. So I'm gonna see if I can find any other ones out. I'm not seeing any yet. They usually don't come out until people actually move in, but the racetrack doesn't actually open until the end of July, and it's only June right now. So most of the houses aren't set up for the races yet. They're all you can see people like coming in and working on the lawns and getting everything set up, so it's pretty exciting. I super love this house that's coming up right here. It is huge and their lawn is so open. They've got some statues around the back. So here's one of the jockey statues right here. I'll try and get a close-up of one later because I'm in a bit of a rush right now. But that is what they look like. I've only been out here for a few minutes, but you can already tell that it's getting hotter. Jeez. Woo, summer in Saratoga. So this house right here, you wouldn't know it, but it's actually built backwards, because what they used to do is they build the front of the house in the back, because that's where they held all their parties, so it would look really nice. So if I remember correctly, this actually used to be an old firehouse. Spaghetti ballet slipper. It's even got a fork. Don't know if you can see it properly, but if you look at that sign right there, it's a parking sign, but it's got a horse and buggy on it. that building right over there is the city center. This is my uncle's pharmacy, which has actually been around since the Civil War. Oh, it's getting sunny out. So I don't think I pointed it out before, but if you notice my t-shirt, I've got a Ben & Jerry's shirt, but it's Ben & Jerry's for Saratoga Springs. And so they've got a jockey riding a cow. So everything about our town is all about horse racing. Speaking of, here's that Ben & Jerry's. So just fun facts to know about this Ben & Jerry's is it's actually the 4th location that Ben & Jerry ever opened, and is currently the 7th highest grossing Ben & Jerry's in the world. The only reason I know is because I used to work here. Ben & Jerry's. So I forgot to mention that. I always forget about this, honestly, but another cool thing about our town is we have a lot of natural springs, and you can actually go and drink the spring water. And normally it's pretty gross, and I don't remember if the Hawthorne spring is gross or not. I think it probably is, but let's go try it. Okay, it smells pretty gross. So this water fountain is called Spit and Spat, and fun fact, nobody knows which one is supposed to be spit and which one's supposed to be spat. This building up here is the old casino, and it's actually been turned into a museum now, so you can go in and see what an old museum would have looked. An old museum? What am I talking about? An old casino would have looked like in the 1800s. And actually, some people think that it's haunted, and one of those ghost shows actually came and did an episode in here. I'll try and see if I can find it on YouTube and link it down below if I find it. And now they mostly use this as, well, obviously a museum, but they also have weddings and proms here. So I'm pretty sure this is actually the one that doesn't have any minerals in it, so it tastes like normal drinking water. Let's find out. Oof, gotta go up a step. Now mind you, even though most of these have natural minerals in them that make them taste gross, it's supposed to be really good for you, so. Guys, I just found a mama and her baby ducks. Won't disturb them, but I'll see if I can get close enough. She's eyeballing me. I'm not going to get too close to make her mad. When do I do that? Let's see if we can see them. Do you see them? Hi, Mama. You have some beautiful ducklings. Yes. Oh my goodness. Beautiful. Make way for ducklings. Dying, so hot. Well, let's see if we can find a jockey before I melt. I'm pretty sure I saw a jockey. Actually, just kidding, I see him now. Let's go check him out. I knew I saw when I was walking that way. I was like, saw a jockey on this side of the road. So, but there were like people looking at him, so I didn't want to like creep and be like, excuse me, hello, I'm vlogging. Can I see the jockey? So, looks like he's chilling by himself right now, which is excellent because there's only 2 jockeys out so far that I've seen. The one that I showed you guys earlier when I was headed downtown, and then this guy over here. So, let's go take a look, see what his colors are. Can you see him? He's right over there. It's kind of hard to see because he's in the light, but let's get closer. There he is. Hello, Mr. Jockey. Let's get a closer look. I'm probably gonna look like a crazy person, but that's whatever. We all know I'm not sane. All right, here he is. And so you see how his hand is up like that? They used to have a metal ring in it, but now it looks like this one does not. But, so this means that the people that live at this house, their jockeys all wear this uniform. So you know it's their thoroughbreds. Okay, nerdy horse racing history time. If I remember correctly, this house used to be owned by the people that lost the coin toss for Secretariat. If you've ever seen the Secretariat movie, then you'll know what I'm talking about. But the people that originally owned Secretariat did a bet, a coin toss or something for him, and I'm pretty sure this is the house that they used to own as their summer home. Actually, while I'm here with you guys, up farther ahead, I'm sorry, I can't even think of names right now, which is so silly because I'm actually super into horse history, probably because I grew up here, so I've been exposed to it my whole life. But coming up is the house that used to be the summer home of the family who owned Secretariat. I just realized that I keep talking about Secretariat, but I haven't mentioned who Secretariat is. So for those of you that don't know, in the horse racing community, there's 3 major races that make up the Triple Crown. And so, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, so it's a pretty incredible thing if a horse wins the Triple Crown because the races are so close together, the horses just get tired out. And so the horse has to be one heck of a beast if it wins the Triple Crown, which actually this past race season, American Pharoah won the Triple Crown, which was super exciting. It's the first one in since before I was born, and I'm 22, so if that's any perspective. And so Secretariat actually was a Triple Crown winner. Super famous horse, absolutely incredible. Okay, so here is the house up here that I was talking about. So the woman who owned Secretariat, her father, I believe, owned this house as a summer home, and so she would come and spend the summer Saratoga race season up here. And actually, this was when my parents were kids, so my mom and her 2 brothers lived nearby, and she would be out suntanning out here on this porch, and so they would bike by and wave to her, which is pretty cool. Okay, so that's about it for my tour of Saratoga today. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to me. I will be doing more vlogs, and obviously once I get to Japan, plenty of things coming your way. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.